Like, it's really pretty, this mode. I kind of wish most of the game was like it. It'd be really cool. I'd probably be freaking out more though. Oh no. Glow in the dark snakes. They can't be good. Come back here, child. In we go.
You know what the worst part about this disease is? The doctors gave me 6 months. How am I supposed to live my life when time is running out? How the fuck do I just can't. I can't do this anymore. I wake up next to you every day, knowing there's no future for us. I just can't take it. The pain, I want to end it and just be done. It feels like someone is holding my heart in an iron fist and I can't breathe. I just lie there and look at you.
Yeah, Higgins.
Patients from around the world who have camped for a couple weeks under the Omicron headquarters are demanding immediate access to the latest generation cancer drug, which focus against the favored treatment of patients with Brazilian nationality who receive treatment in the first place and for free. 3 people were injured, including one of the employees of the company.
No cancer changes found. Underlying CT none. CT scan didn't show any tumours in the lungs.
Starting today, the latest
Blood tests are unremarkable.
market has proven by research
Patient has been discharged. Recommended check up 2 months.
and reduces the risk of relapse. The company representatives ensure that it also performs well in cases of malignant cancer and extensive metastasis. The company provides young controversy for distributing the drug.
There's going to be a lot of reading here. A new, better world. It's done. Omnicop have launched a new era in history of mankind. The revolutionary drug has entered production and soon cancer will be finally defeated. Everything began with the traveller Jake Higgins, who went to Amazonia and brought back the secret of eternal life and shared his findings with Omnicop. The company immediately started research on a new drug, which will cure cancer once and for all. One of the worst sicknesses will soon be completely eradicated. It's hard to believe the results of tests are ambiguous. The cure is really working and leads to full remission. It is not only the beginning, the medical revolution is gaining momentum, and there's already research underway aiming to eliminate other sicknesses. Thanks to Omnicop, the impossible has become possible, and today we're standing before a unique opportunity to ensure mankind is healthier and durable like never before. So, obviously, Brazilian pharmaceutical company Omnicorp is giving away free injections of supposedly revolutionary cure-all to country's citizens. The rest of the world watches in outrage as the prices of the drug keep soaring. Until recently, only people interested in the pharmaceutical market recognised the name of Omnicop, but it's now a company on everybody's lip. The drug, developed in record time, is said to work perfectly vaccine to ensure all immunity to all kinds of illnesses. Those already sick, it stimulates the immune system, causing remission and complete recovery. Although this sounds unreal, the internet is full of photos and clips presenting testimonies of people cured of cancer, AIDS, and lupus. The study has been published and shows great effectiveness of drugs against Ebola, which has been untreatable so far. However, Omnicorp has refused to give access to the drug to foreign medical labs, therefore no research outside of Brazil has proven its effects. So they seem to discourage the sick and dying from all around the world. They set up online fundraisers, hoping to collect the imaginable amounts of money needed for the treatment. So basically saying that the corporation got greedy, or was just holding it in Brazil for some reason, and charging extortionate amounts of money, of course. Those who make the pilgrimage to Brazil in hopes of getting injection-free, people are queuing up at the border waiting to be let in. Airlines are launching new connections to address the rising demand. Although Omnicorp is giving away the drug for free in Brazil, the profits of the company has already reached billions of dollars. The company has exclusive rights to the drug and keeps its ingredients secrets, not letting anyone copy the formula. This means that it's free to dictate the prices for other countries. According to official reports among parties, negotiating with Omnicorp are not only important to the USA, but governments of different countries aiming to provide the citizens with access to drugs. Details of the conversations haven't been made public yet, but we know that Omnicorp is looking to build and branch around the world, evidently at least one per continent. The race between world powers is underway and will determine the choice of first locations.
I can't blame you. You chose me, not knowing the cost. Would you do it again? Or was the price of healing me too high?
So she's saying that it's not a good idea. Or what we did is not a good idea. So obviously it's saying that Omnicorp convinced Jake Higgins to share the secrets of eternal health, but really he was in a situation where his medical bills, his situation wasn't good for him. Obviously talking about that he obviously is the man that done all this. He went to the Akabuka tribe. Before he went to Brazil, he had to go complete vaccination to ensure his immunity, imperial health diet, numerous tests to make sure he's in perfect shape. When it comes to the tribes isolated from wild, coming into contact with sickness brought out from outside, even a common cold could lead to an extinction of an entire village. Jake Higgins, however, rose up to the challenge, and we should be grateful. So this is just basically saying that he's a hero. Yeah, he's basically found out that the tribe never gets sick, and was like, obviously intrigued that they never got sick. So he was like researching the tribe and the local fauna around it. And obviously medical experts were just saying, he's off his rocker, he's crazy. Obviously Omnicorp were actually supporting him. Only company in the world to brave unconventional research goal, amongst others, release cancer treatment. It's just basically going into, now people are trying to get hold of the tribe, and things is not going too well. And I think this is the last piece. Knowing believed that Higgins really found the secret to eternal life. Today we know, thanks to his discoveries and the Omnicorp, he's going to change the world, releasing humanity from the burden of sickness and suffering. So it's basically giving cases like Sammy, his 4-year-old, spent most of his life in hospital, subjected to chemotherapy, stuck with needles, bone marrow transports, given the best chance of recovery, but Sammy, like thousands of other sick children, not eligible for the procedure. The fight for these young patients lives a cruel race against time. So Omnicorp, yet again, this company's like bigging themselves up, saying we're the best company ever. Look, all of the good things we're doing, but not mentioning the fact that they're charging extortionate amounts of money for it. Basically saying they're overwhelmed. Officially, the company states it's far too early to experiment on people, for according to witnesses, secured patients are seen leaving the company's HQ. Shocking reports unbelievable effects the drugs are drawing in a flood of desperate people willing to spend the rest of their lives in the queue in the hope of a miracle. So they're just basically saying that, you know, the new drug is said to be 100% efficient. If the boy gets it fast enough, he will live a long and normal life. Even though the world without illness seems like a vision straight out of a science fiction novel, Jake Higgins and Omnicorp had just taken us one step forward. So, yeah, it's basically bigging the company up, but also we know it's not so good. Hi, Mia. What are we doing? We have a nice glass of wine? I'd like a nice glass of wine.
What price? What did I do? Tell me, please.
Speed more important than quality. Drug from Omnicorp is already available. Barely a year since it passed, the Brazilian pharmaceutical company started working on a new revolutionary drug in medicine, questioning already used being administered with patients. The world medical experts are outraged at violation of procedures. So yeah, again, rushing stuff out, not really testing it properly. Not gonna say anything. On Tuesday, the work basically saying, yeah, they haven't. It's impossible to conduct necessary tests and adhere to national guidelines on new drugs in a short time. So it's just going into, they haven't tested it properly. It's been rushed out, and you know, it's important to test these things to make sure that, you know, they're working correctly and they're not causing, you know, more repercussions down the line. Unknown virus detected in Brazil. It's been a week since Brazilian hospitals shared information about new occurrences of unidentified virus. We've been reading lots of testimonies about the miners getting sick, the researchers there getting sick. We've obviously heard there's a virus, so this virus has now spread to Brazil. For safety reasons, patients are isolated. Most of them slipped into a coma, and the doctors described their condition as serious. Tests being conducted to identify the virus and its mutations. Currently, patients provided with symptomatic treatments are aimed to increase their comfort. Authorities urge citizens who show symptoms of being contacted with infected people to check in and get to the nearest hospital. Once symptoms are infectious, high fever, pale blue subabdominal lesions, the authorities are aware that the public situation is under control, but there's no risk of an outbreak. So it's saying the situation's getting worse. Overall, several dozen people have died in connection with the unidentified virus. The number of people diagnosed infectious is on the rise. Hospitals are struggling to accommodate all the patients. Basically saying this virus is now out of control and the wards have been turned into quarantine zones. People in advanced stage of illness are found in homes, in the streets, and public spaces. The spreading of the virus even further. The worst scenario is playing out in the poorest districts. Poor sanitation and healthcare, paired with the distrustful attitude of citizens towards authorities, make it more difficult to contain in the areas. Basically, the virus has got out of control. And the government's like, no, everything's under control. You know, strict safety measures, avoid public places. You know, no big events. Close everything down. Doesn't that sound familiar? A little bit. An outbreak of no unknown disease is spiraling out of control. Basically saying this disease has cost 2 million people's lives. The country is running out of medical supplies. The outbreak spreads beyond the borders as a crisis may consume the entire continent. So it's basically saying this virus is out of control and fear is spreading. It's already reached Colombia, so yeah. Building barbed wire fences and walls reaching from coast to coast. Basically, the world's going to hell in a handbasket.
They all believed this was the only solution. Shutting down airports, seaports, and now this? They are isolating the entire continent.
Cheap shop. So we are in a place that looks like shallow graves. Definitely shallow graves.
You think I was worth it?
No, I don't, Mia. No, I don't.